Hello everyone. Previously, we had seen uh, the concepts of the concept of JSON and JSONP, right? Today we'll be discussing about the intersection observer API. So let's try to understand what is intersection observer API and let's try to implement the same. So the example that we will be going here is how to trigger the animation, right? So by making use of intersection observer API. So the intersection observer API, basically this tracks the visibility of elements within a viewport. Simple, right? So this tracks, intersection observer API tracks the visibility of elements within the viewport, enabling lazy loading, animations, and other visibility based actions. So you can just try with the lazy loading of the images and visibility based actions as well. Any example you can try. I'll just show you with one example how to trigger the animation. I'll just show you the JavaScript part. I'll not be running anything. You can just try the same thing within the VS Code, right? So you can just try to do this one within the VS Code and try to see the same this thing, see the output in the browser rather than doing it on the online compiler. I'll just show you how to do it. So let's try to implement the same thing with the example, right? I'll just show you the JavaScript part. This will not lead to any output. Basically, will not get any output. I'll quickly show you how to trigger the animation. Nothing but we will be adding the animate class to the elements when they become visible. So you have to go with the index.html and certain things set up in the index.html and then write the JavaScript file. I'll just show the JavaScript file within the online compiler, a simple example, right? So I'll just consider here the variable name animate observer equals new. Let's make use of the intersection observer. We are making use of the intersection observer, right? Let's make use of the parameter, this one, entries. So here, let's make use of the for each. Here, let me give entries dot for each. Here, let's consider individual entry. If entry dot let me give is intersecting, then we can just go for the entry dot target dot class list dot add of this one animate, right? So we'll quickly give this one animate. So next what we will be doing, let's make use of the query selector all of box. So here let's assume something that we have the this one class name box. So I'll just be making use of the document dot query selector dot box. So let's assume that we have the class name box and I'm just making use of the for each over here. This one has to be for each of individual box. So I'll just consider here animate observer will make use of the observe of box, right? So this is it. You have to create the this one index create HTML file and create something div or give class name box, right? So just try the JavaScript. Here I have shown you the JavaScript, right? So this is it. So what this is doing, I'll quickly explain. So we are just adding an animate class to the elements when they become visible. So just try this with the real world example within the VS Code and you can see the output within the browser. I just wanted to show you the simple example by making use of the online compiler, right? I hope the concept of this one, intersection observer API, is completely clear. Next, we will be discussing on the mutation observer API. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.